Okay, the first technique that we're going to learn today is called the instant profit technique. Now, this technique works with all time frames, but it works best with the lower time frames. Lower time frame means the minute, 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. Okay, so it works with all time frames, but it works best with the lower time frames, 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. Now, in this technique, the most important indicator is Bollinger Bands. Okay, so let's look at the criteria. So, for buy to enter, which means the currency is in an uptrend, look for the currency pair to hit or come very close to hitting the lower Bollinger. So, you can see over here, this is the upper Bollinger, this is the lower Bollinger. So, the first condition is the currency should come and touch or come close to the lower Bollinger. So, is the currency right now close to or touching the lower Bollinger? Yes. So, that is condition number 1. Condition number 2, wait for the next candle and make sure the next candle low is greater than or equal to the previous low, and the high is less than or equal to the previous high. Basically should be within the previous candle high and low, and also make sure the candle is a white candle. Now, what does this mean? Okay, what I am saying is the second candle, the first candle should touch the lower band or come close to touching the lower band. The second candle should be a white candle. Now, why do you want the first candle to touch the lower band or come close to touching the lower band? Because when it comes close to the lower band or touches the lower band, it signifies the currency has touched the floor. So, the currency has touched the floor, there is very little room for it to go where? Down. Then the second candle you want it to be a white candle. Why? Because white candle signifies what? Uptrend, bullishness. So, first candle tells that the currency has touched the floor, second candle tells that it is now on its way up. And not only we want this to be up, but we want the length of this candle to be less than or equal to that of the previous candle. Okay. So, is the length of this candle less than that of the previous one? Now, I need to hear you. Yes. Okay, so that second condition is also met. Okay, then the next condition is stochastics should be at bottom and starting to go up. Now, the top of the stochastics is 80, the bottom of the stochastics is 20. What we want is the stochastics to be at the bottom, which is at the 20 levels, and not only it should be at the bottom, but it should also start to go up. So, is that happening? Yes.
But you see, at the time that we are looking at, we are not looking at the future part of the chart. How will we know that it's going to go up? We are only looking at that.
Can I complete? Then I'll answer your question. Thanks. And then parabolic should be below price. So, is the parabolic below price? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. At this point in time, you must buy. Got it? Now, her question to me is, from here I can see it's gone up, but while I'm here, I can't see the future. The truth is no one can. But when I'm here and I'm about to buy, are all my conditions satisfied? Is my question to you. The answer is yes. Yeah, because when I'm here, isn't the stochastics at the bottom and has already started to go up? So, at the time of buying, is all my criteria met? So, my criteria is stochastics should be at the bottom and it should be going up. So if I look over here, and if I point all the way down, it's somewhere here, are you with me? Correct? And the stochastics is at the bottom and it's on its way up. Number 2 is the parabolic below. Yes. Number 3 is the candle at the bottom and the next candle a white candle. Yes. So all my conditions are met. So once the conditions are met, then you just buy. It's as simple as that. Okay? Yeah.
Earlier, my question about the parameter of the indicator.
Yeah. The stochastics parameter you will choose is 833.
Is it possible that we change the parabolic parameter so that the last point can be on top and then it throws the whole picture out?
You can, but any which ways, the parabolic will switch first. So when the parabolic goes down, you just enter. That's all. Yeah. But I noticed to keep the parabolic as default is better. His question is, should I change the parameter of the parabolic? My answer is no. Should I change the parameter of stochastics? The answer is yes. The parameter is 833. So what we'll do is on Monday when you come, in the software we will install all the parameters, and where we need to change, we will change it. Okay? Okay. So we buy over here at 94.25. So if you look at this candle, and look on the right hand side, this is the value. So this is the price at which we buy. Now, so everyone okay with this? Now the question is, where will you exit? So it says exit when it reaches the upper Bollinger. So before that, let me complete this. Go long. The word long means buy. Go long at the open of the third candle. So this is the first, this is the second, and this is the third. Got it? So on the third candle, all my conditions are met. Are you with me? Okay. Now the question is, when do you exit? You exit when it reaches the upper Bollinger, which means when these candles, they climb and they go and they touch the upper Bollinger, which is this. That's when you exit. So what is the exit price? If I look on the right hand side, it's between 94.60 and 94.95. So it's somewhere in the middle. Let's say 94.75. So we entered at 94.25, we exit at 94.75. If I subtract the two, what do I get? 50 pips. Got it? Now, where will you place your stop loss? Your stop is placed at the first candle low or 100 pips below your buy entry price, whichever is lower. So my entry price is 94.25. So what I'm saying is, I will place my stop loss at 93.25, which is 100 pips below my entry price, or below the first candle low, whichever is lower. Now this is the first, this is the second, this is the third. So below this first candle low, so this is the lowest point. And if I look on the right hand side, it's close to 93.55. Are you with me? Got it? So my question to you is